Hey everyone, those opening shots were at the Brandon 401 range up in Kentucky, and I was shooting this rifle, 7.62 by 39 millimeter. This is a Russian SKS Tula Arsenal 1951. It has a 20-inch barrel, 10-round box magazine, and I was shooting this ammo, another Tula product, 122 grain, full metal jacket, steel case, non-corrosive. Good target ammo, but I'm willing to bet there's some folks here in the US and also around the world who might have an SKS or an AK-47 under the bed, in the closet, in the safe next to the door, and it is stuffed with full metal jacket ammo for self-defense. So in just a moment we're going to tag a block with this. First, some numbers. Advertised velocity of this ammo from Tula, 2,396 feet per second. That's their advertised velocity. And here are my 5 shots measured from 20 feet. Looking pretty good. Here's my average, 2,366 feet per second. Less than 2% off the advertised velocity. That's actually closer to spec than a lot of the domestic ammo that I test. Next up, we have a block of the sim test. This is calibrated to 10% ordinance gel specs. It's quite comparable to it. It's also a water-based product. This block is 22 inches in length, coming in at 55 pounds. There's the SKS. We're going to take the shot from only 20 feet. I think I've tested some 5.56 full metal jacket at that distance, so it gives us a point of comparison. If it passes through the block, and there's a good chance of that, we have some sand, and then behind the sand, an AR-500 plate. So we will hopefully capture the bullet. By the way, the rear sight was all the way back, and more muzzle energy at this distance than the 223 or 5.56, but still not enough to knock it off the table. And get this, no pass-through on the back, the sides, the top, or the bottom. So it's in there somewhere. Let's check it out. Let's take a look at the first half of the block, but I'll let you know now, I was wrong. There was an exit on the block. We'll get to that in just a second. So coming in cleanly, full metal jacket obviously, and it's starting to show some cavitation at about the 2.5 inch mark, and it really takes off with that. Starts showing a lot of disruption here, and from this point to this point on this slice, that's 4 inches. So there's actually some going on up in here that I've cut out, and a little bit here. This may be anywhere from 4.5 to 5 inches running this direction. You can see a couple of lines. One, there's a line here, and there's another one here. Now, is that just the result of the bullet pushing through? We're looking at a 30 caliber bullet, or did it tumble here and then straighten out? I think it was just making a straight line because it continues here, and I cut this away just to show you how deep that was. From the surface down to here is 1.5 inches deep. So it cut all that out. The line continues on. By the way, we started at about 2.5 inches, and it runs for 11 inches. Then it settles down, if you want to call it that, and the bullet exited out the bottom of the block at the 16-inch mark. Here's the second half of the cut that I made in the block. Obviously, it's replicating everything, just a mirror image. It appears though it's going up here, but it was, of course, going down. So coming cleanly in, there just seems to be more definition, and it looks like more damage on this side. But it is running 11 inches in length for all this cavitation. And again, exiting at about the 16-inch mark on the bottom of the block. As for the bullet, here are 2 frames from the slow motion footage. I discovered that when the bullet exited the block, it bounced off the top pine board, and while the block was levitating for a split second, it then ricocheted off the sandbox. In this second shot, the bullet appears to have a trajectory that would send it flying only a few feet. However, I searched a 300 square foot area and could not find anything. I brought out the rake and placed everything scraped from the ground on the table. While I did uncover some nice relics, I still did not locate the bullet. Non-fragmenting FMJs are known for not dumping their full energy into a soft target. In this case, due to foot-pounds of muzzle energy at this distance, we had quite a bit of damage to the block. In this photo sequence, you gain a different perspective as to how much the block was altered by the temporary stretch cavity as a result of this rapid energy transfer. My focus in this video was for home defense scenarios utilizing this extremely popular caliber and ammo combination. Moving forward, I also plan to test 7.62 by 39 soft point ammo, as those rounds could be suitable for hunting. Thanks for watching.